Myanmar junta government has agreed to take back Rohingyas to their home country, said Foreign Minister. BNP is trying to make Awam League an opponent, said Kadir. People have no relation with government and lead folk rule. CPD has called for a reduction in fuel prices to ease pressure on general people amid high inflation. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to myTV News. I am Farhani Yasmin with you in the newsroom today, watching headlines. Now the details. Myanmar junta government has agreed to take back Rohingyas to their home country subject to identity verification. The matter was disclosed by the Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momen after a meeting with the Chinese ambassador Li Jiming to find out the position of Myanmar in dealing with the Rohingyas crisis at the State Guest House Podda today. Earlier, China has made various proposals as a mediator to take back Rohingyas to Rakhine, but Myanmar has not responded to any proposal so far. Finally, the Chinese ambassador informed Bangladesh about the success of their embassy. BNP leaders are trying to make Awam League an opponent of their rally by fabricated statements, says Awam League General Secretary, Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir. He said this during a briefing at the Setu Bhavan in the capital today. Obaidul Qadir said that the government did not obstruct the BNP's rally, but rather provided administrative assistance. Qadir said neither the government nor the Awam League has ever created obstacles in the BNP rally and will never do so. BNP chairperson Begum Khalida Zia has been released with 2 conditional sentences and she is now undergoing treatment, says Law Minister, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Barrister Anisul Haq. He said this while attacking 2 reporters after an exchange meeting with the workers and BEPSA officials of various factories in Australia, Bangladesh Export Processing Zone DPPZ. The Law Minister also said that the government has suspended Khalida Zia's sentence even after she was convicted according to the law. Due to the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina magnanimity, her sentence was suspended and she was released conditionally. Country people have no relation with the Awam League, says BNP Secretary General Major Fakhrul Islam Alamgir. He said this today at the Financial Support and Publication event organized by Jia Parishad. Major Fakhrul also commented that the people of the country should be awakened to protect democracy. The Center for Policy Dialogue (CPD) has called for a reduction in fuel prices to ease pressure on general people amid high inflation. Besides, the organization suggested starting renewable power generation centers to solve the power crisis. CPD said this in a press conference at the organization office today. Meanwhile, the researcher also showed the plight of the common people due to the increase in the price of daily commodities on the behalf of the organization. The janaza of MGM Shahriar, a student who fell from the balcony of Shohid Habibur Rahman Hall of Russia University, was held in the central mosque premises of the university. In the morning, Shahriar's body was brought from the Russian Medical College Hospital mortuary to central mosque premises of the university. Later, the funeral was completed under leadership of Imam Fahim Mahmood, head of the central mosque. Hundreds of teachers and students of the university participated in it. At the end of the funeral, the Vice Chancellor of the university, Dr. Shahriar's body was handed over to his elder brother, Ghulam Sabbir Shakil, in the presence of Ghulam Sabbir Sattar. To bury the body, the university administration and teacher students left for Shahriar's village, Dinaspur. The fifth unit of the Ghorashal thermal power plant in Polash, Narshindi, has resumed power generation. The unit shut down due to a power outage in the national grid, stopped power generation 2 days after its second startup due to the failure of the regenerative heater. At 10:50 last night, the regenerative heater of the unit was fixed and production resumed. On the afternoon of October 4, when there was a power failure in the national grid, units 4 and 5 of the Ghorashal thermal power plant were shut down. Later, unit number 4 could be started, but unit number 5 could not be started due to a bustage of safety valve. Jamuna Bank inaugurated its Birganj and Birol sub-branches in Dinajpur and Taraganj Bazar sub-branch in Rangpur with the conviction of up-to-date modern banking service. Chairman of Jamuna Bank Limited and Jamuna Bank Foundation Alhaj Nur Mohammad was present as the chief guest in these 3 events. Bank's director Mr. Muhammad Shirajul Islam Bharosha inaugurated the events. The managing director and CEO of the bank, Major Ilyas Uddin Ahmed, presided over the programs. High officials from head office, employees from nearest branches, and other local dignitaries were also present at the program. Besides, Jamuna Bank Foundation is going to organize 15-day-long free plastic surgery camp from 20 November this year. Interested patients can register their name through their nearest branch of Jamuna Bank. Viewers, now international news. President Joe Biden has announced the release of another 1.5 million barrels of oil from the United States oil reserve. This oil will be available in the market by December. Biden said this step is to keep the market stable during the winter. Biden announced the release of oil from the strategic reserve last March to deal with the ongoing energy crisis. It was then decided to supply 18 million barrels of oil. As a part of that, 1.5 million barrels of oil are being released in the last phase. As of Wednesday, U.S. officials have calculated that the country has 400 million barrels of oil in its reserve. As a result, the amount of oil in the U.S. reserve is the lowest since 1984. British Home Secretary Suella Braverman has resigned. She submitted her resignation in a direct meeting with the Prime Minister Liz Truss on Wednesday. Braverman also admitted in his resignation letter that she used her personal email to send official documents to parliamentary colleagues, which was a breach of rules. Suella broke 2 cabinet policies. First, she used her personal email for official work. Second, she has sent official documents to persons who are not supposed to receive him. We are about to end the headlines once again. Myanmar junta government has agreed to take back Rohingyas to their home country, said her foreign minister. Mytv is trying to make Awami League an opponent, said Kader. People have no relation with government, lead Foucault. CPD has called for reduction in fuel prices to ease pressure on general people amid high inflation. President Joe Biden announced the release of another 1.5 million barrels of oil from U.S. reserves. Sri Lanka confirmed the Super 12 of T20 World Cup by defeating Netherlands by 16 runs. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTV News. To watch all our programs, YouTube/MyTV Bangla, Facebook/MyTV Bangla. Our next upload will be at 7:30 p.m. Stay connected and Allah Hafiz.